right. You were with a woman.
She is white, my friend. My friend is the bathroom. I'm waiting for him to come out.
So now you're telling me that it was just there was her husband there.
He's my friend.
I didn't see him.
Because maybe you left before he get out.
I was a private investigator for 4 years.
Guys, 90 Day Diaries has dropped a new episode, and I don't usually watch or cover that show, but I couldn't help myself this time because they brought back Ella and Johnny, and Rebecca and Zied we'll get into after.
I have been with my boyfriend Johnny for 4 years. We met online. We bonded over our love for anime.
What's your power level?
And stop asking that! No one cares!
If you guys haven't watched this season and you don't know these people, essentially Ella is a complete weeaboo, and her boyfriend Johnny is the exact opposite of that.
Can be because of COVID, so my decision, postpone it to February.
He's an Asian who loves Western culture and fancies himself being a cowboy and growing up on a ranch, but he has postponed a lot of his trips to come out and see Ella since COVID.
Johnny had been able to save up enough money to come visit me in America.
For those of you who don't know the lore, Johnny was hesitant to come out due to COVID rules in China, how strict lockdown precautions were. And because of Ella's impatience to see this man, she ended up cheating on him.
So have you heard from Johnny lately?
He keeps saying that he's gonna come this year, but you just seem so hesitant. I haven't been telling you this because I was just
Now, it seems like Johnny had forgiven her, even though it completely ripped his heart out, you could tell.
And then when he left, he did not go to China directly. I get this message recently from a girl from Arizona saying that she's dating him and they're together.
Now, part of me instantly wondered if she was just projecting due to her own internalized guilt.
I confronted Johnny, who did admit that after leaving me in Idaho, he went to Arizona to see this other woman.
So Johnny claims this woman is a friend, and I do believe platonic relationships can exist.
That he had been talking to for a while before coming here to America to meet me. And he went to stay with her for 3 days before going back to China.
But this could also be revenge for what she did to him in the past. What do you guys think?
He's tried to earn forgiveness and tried to apologize. It was the biggest mistake. Yeah, it was. He claims that they were just friends hanging out and nothing happened. You were here hanging out with me, and then you went to go see this girl in Arizona. Don't tell me you didn't do stuff with her too.
But let's not forget, Ella had cheated on Johnny when she was impatient about him coming out.
I'm not stupid.
Yeah.
You could be stupid. You could also be projecting and paranoid.
You are very important to me, but now it's not good to me because of COVID, so my decision, postpone it to February.
I don't want to have to keep waiting, because what if you never come, and I've wasted all that time doing nothing, and I'm still single by 37. I called over a friend, and talked with him, and cuddled with him.
Poor Johnny.
I didn't mean for that to happen. It just happened because I was so distraught and so upset.
Bitch, please.
Controversial opinion here, please don't hate me, but I've never known of morbidly obese people being patient or good at self-accountability at all.
After Johnny was being wishy-washy with meeting me in Dubai, I was feeling really upset. So I invited one of my close friends over to help support me and talk about this Johnny situation. And we ended up having sex with each other.
There you have it. No self-control or willpower. Made herself a victim of her own actions.
You deserve better than that.
Really? Does she though?
Just finding out that he went to Arizona to see another woman really makes me mad. I'm not going to swear, but I really want to.
I love him, but it sucks to feel like my love wasn't enough to fix it.
Well, what do you guys think? Is Johnny from China a super player, just dating multiple women in the US? Or is this revenge for what Ella has done to him when she broke his heart? Or do you think that this is just a platonic friendship and there's no reason for anyone to be concerned here? Ella's just projecting because she's got the guilty conscience, and if she could cheat, of course she thinks that he could cheat.
I really want to talk about Arizona.
You really want to talk about that?
So it's the next day, and Ella decides to confront Johnny on the situation and her feelings.
Well, you left to go see another girl, and then you left back to China. My point is that you change all the time. You're never consistent.
I will try my best to show you I can make it happen.
So I don't even know if we're going to get into whether he cheated or not with the other woman situation. She's just pissed that he never comes out to see her enough. I think he came out one time in all the
And
years.
it's been 4 years, and it's not gone anywhere. I just don't think that we're meant to be together.
Yes! Free at last, free at last.
You think we should really let it go?
So Ella feels like because it's been 4 years and he hasn't come out to see her enough, and she really wants to start a family and get her life going, that this particular relationship isn't going anywhere. So she decides to end things right now, and Johnny doesn't put up any resistance whatsoever. He's like, I tried my best and didn't succeed. That sucks. Bye now. I honestly think it's part of his culture that he's more fixated on work and making money.
My best, and didn't succeed. Okay.
So 4 years down the drain and that dumpster fire is out. I wish Ella the best. It looks like she's working on herself. She's lost some weight.
We just spent 4 years. The love is still there, but I'm tired of being strung along.
Well, girl, there's tons of Asian men in North or South America. Maybe don't pick one all the way over in China.
I don't want to seem over dramatic, but I don't really care what happens here.
So next we have Rebecca and Zied. They're another OG 90-day favorite, old school couple. They haven't been on in years, but I think they were on one of the first few seasons that I ever watched. Me and my partner find Zied hilarious, and Rebecca is super annoying and has no chill whatsoever.
So do you have any plans this weekend? Do you have anything you're gonna do?
I'm gonna go to the bar.
So, who are you meeting tomorrow night?
Oh, let me meet one of my friends will pick me.
So Rebecca is super insecure and suspicious of Zied. She thinks he's cheating.
Zied has been acting so strange lately.
Rebecca is convinced that Zied is displaying the signs of a cheater.
I don't want to be paranoid.
Girl, you're chasing your man around with your phone around corners, sneaking around the house at night. You are ultra paranoid. This is super ridiculous. Just ask him.
So he's sitting out under the canopy and he's on his phone. I'm scared he's gonna see me.
So the next night, Zied has plans to meet a friend at a bar, and Rebecca's got her feelers up.
So Zied just left. He is going to meet his friend at a bar.
Rebecca doesn't trust that he's going to see a man because she thinks he looks too nice. He's been too concerned about his appearance lately.
So this is what you're wearing to meet your friend?
Yeah, what?
You look really, really nice. It's a guy, right?
Zied laughs this off and he reassures her, yes, of course it's a guy. Why wouldn't it be? Of course it's a guy. I mean, why wouldn't it be? I mean, come on. Of course it's a guy. And that's not good enough for Rebecca. She is not satisfied with that, so she gets her friend to come over to do a sting operation.
So one thing that people may not know about me is that I was a private investigator for 4 years. I'm gonna go put the tracker on, right? Look, they're serious. I know he's cheating. We are busting him.
Okay, no shade on Rebecca, but I think she's a terrible private investigator. No offense, she's not doing it anymore. I think she was like flipping burgers at Wendy's or working at some chicken restaurant or something. I'm just saying. So Rebecca and her friend track his location and follow him out.
Check his location when you get in the car. Don't see how far it is. Him leaving tonight looking the way that Rebecca said he looked. I think it's important that we go out and see where he is.
It's funny because this friend is all suspicious of Zied, but later on in the evening when Rebecca says that she's with her, he's actually concerned about this girl's well-being and asks if she's okay.
Check his location. He's in camp. He's going to a bar.
Chill, girls. That's where he said he was going, so we don't have any lies or anything yet. He said he was going to a bar to meet his friend from work. But anyway, the girls follow him.
Oh my gosh, there's one. Look at him. He's walking over here. Oh my god, he just walked by the car with her. Are you kidding me right now?
So while waiting in the parking lot, Rebecca sees Zied walking with a woman. Oh my god, the scandal! And he's like 4 or 5 feet away from her, hands to himself.
Oh, I feel like I'm gonna throw up and pass out.
Yeah, what a piece of shit. Oh my god, how can you even stomach witnessing your man walking next to another human woman? So Zied is standing at a respectable distance, but Rebecca is just panic-stricken.
Just wait. What do you want to do? That's all you want to call? No.
So Rebecca is so emotional and scared of getting caught that she doesn't wait to keep getting info or intel. They just panic and leave.
Just texted me on my way home, babe. Him. There is no excuse that he can come up with.
Absolutely no excuse that he could come up with. I mean, you didn't see him doing anything. He was standing at a respectable distance and speaking. Is he not allowed to do that?
Anybody, but it's Zied. It's Zied. Like, we have to keep that in mind. He is the main.
Wow, that was an awful sexist statement, Rebecca. Not all men are dog cheaters, you know. We have a lot of women cheaters in this franchise. But we'll have to wait and see what Zied says before we make our final judgments. That's what a rational person would do. So Zied comes home. He already knows he's in trouble because of the text exchange they had on the car ride. He knows Rebecca's mad at him and that she wanted to stay with her, but he doesn't know why.
You have fun tonight?
Follow me for real? What woman you talk about? She's wife, my friend. How you follow me? You do this so you don't trust me?
I was right. You were with a woman.
She is wife, my friend. My friend in the bathroom. I'm waiting for him to come out.
So now you're telling me that it's just there was her husband there.
He's my friend.
I didn't see him.
Because maybe you left before he get out.
I was a private investigator for 4 years.
Well, it looks like you didn't learn much in those 4 years of being a private investigator, hey, Rebecca? This is proof that maybe you should just ask questions and not be paranoid and learn how to trust people. So Zied is understandably annoyed. Let's hope for the best for these two. Hey guys, that's all for now for 90 Day Diaries. Keep your eyes out for part 4 of The Last Resort. Couples Tell All. It's never ending. I think there's one more coming out. Thanks so much, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye-bye.